Hey, what's up you guys, it's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go into part 2 of the story of Rahab in chapter 6 of The Women of the Bible Speak by Shannon Bream. So let's get right into this video. This video is going to contain topics of me speaking about the Bible and talking about the Bible. If you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off the video now. You have been warned. The dwell in Israel was to become one of Israel's people, and it became Rahab's spiritual address as well as her physical one. Her place there cemented throughout her faith and courage. Both Esther and Rahab made bold decisions to place themselves at risk for the sake of God's people. For Esther, a thoroughly assimilated young Jewish woman who was largely hid who she was, revealing her identity and standing bravely before a king on behalf of God's people could have cost her everything, and yet she found the courage. Rahab did much the same, and for people who were not yet even her own. At times, both Esther and Rahab may have felt disconnected from the people of Israel, but the women's decision to place their own lives on the line made them key players at a critical points in the nation's survival. For Esther, this meant being celebrated as the great queen who redeemed all the Jews from death and destruction. For Rahab, it meant being adopted as one of God's own and becoming part of the bloodline of the royal family, part of the bloodline of Christ himself. As one of the only 3 women mentioned in Matthew's genealogy of Christ, Rahab was clearly important to the early Christians. In fact, she is mentioned 2 more times in the New Testament, once in Hebrews and once in James, with each mention commending her faith and bravery. In the same way, she was not even Rahab the prostitute considered righteous for what she did when she gave lodging to the spies and sent them off in a different direction. As the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without deeds is dead. James 2:25-26. This is a powerful passage following just after the story of Abraham's faith, a faith so strong that he was willing to lay down his own beloved son on an altar. That's some pretty exalted company. For a Canaanite prostitute from Jericho, James is reminding believers that faith without action is lifeless. Our faith is the intellectual framework that undergrinds our Christianity, but unless we use it to step forward in obedience, it lacks real power to change us or the world around us. Rahab's faith was just a starting point, as it is for us as Christians today. When presented with a chance to breathe life into our faith, we will respond as she did. Will we, like Rahab, understand that our faith must be beyond intellectual agreement and into action? We will face those critical decisions. In John 16:33, Jesus himself warned his disciples, "In this world you will have trouble," yet his very next words, take heart, bookended by his unmovable truth, "I have overcome the world." May that assurance be all we need when our Esther and Rahab moment arrives. That is the end of this chapter. I will see you guys in the next video for the study questions. Bye.